Hi, I'm Vinita Joshi from Rocket Girl. You're watching Key Playback. Hi, I'm Vinita. I'm originally from Rugby in Warwickshire, now living in London. I have a record label called Rocket Girl Records that I started around 1997, 1998. So it's been going for over 20 years now. So since I was quite young, I really found a passion for music, and I didn't really imagine I'd be working in the music industry. It really just started off as a hobby, but I was so passionate about music and going to gigs all the time and writing to fanzines and bands. I guess looking back, it seems inevitable that I would have been doing something with music. So when I was younger, I found that music really helped me. I was a miserable adolescent and really struggling, just finding my way in life. And I think music just really gave me that home that I was looking for, and just finding songs that resonated with me, artists singing about how I was feeling. And I used to just shut myself away in my bedroom and listen to music with my headphones on or blasting out the stereo when my parents were out. And it was just something that really helped me get through my life. And I think I vowed that if I ever get the opportunity to help other people, then I would sort of repay the music industry and all the musicians that helped me by releasing music into the world to help people like me, really passionate about music and finding solace listening to music. When I started working in the music industry, it really began as a hobby, releasing flexi discs, writing to bands, doing one-off 7-inches, and this slowly grew as interest in the releases grew, and we had financial backing and learned how to do contracts. We got distributors, we had PR people, but at the beginning we didn't know any of this existed really. We were running our label just expecting to get played on the radio. We had a lot of support from John Peel. We used to get reviews in Melody Maker and NME, and we had no idea that there were these companies that did PR. So I set up Rocket Girl because I really wanted to have my own business and I didn't want the restrictions of needing permission from business partners. So I decided to do a tribute to one of my favourite bands growing up and from the same town as me, Spacemen 3. So I found lots of bands at the time that I thought were influenced by Spacemen 3, and a lot of the bands weren't really known at the time. The first album I released was a double clear glitter vinyl, and it was the Spacemen 3 tribute. I grew up in rugby and Spacemen 3 were one of my favourite bands, and I really wanted to show some love back, so I found lots of bands that were inspired by them and asked them to choose a song to cover. And it was a beautiful vinyl and manufactured by Key Production, and the original CD came in a box with an embossed silver logo. It was a little bit of a sort of no expense spared project, but it's still one of my favourite albums to date, and a lot of those bands have gone on to be a lot bigger. Mogwai, Low, Barry Electric. I was just so lucky to work with some fabulous artists. Like running any business, there's been so many challenges on the way. I guess it hasn't been easy being a girl in the music industry. It's very male dominated. I felt like when I was younger, I wasn't taken so seriously. Maybe I was too young, maybe I was inexperienced, but looking back, I think it was just being a female in the music industry, and it was quite difficult. There have been many highlights in my career spanning over 20 years. Seeing Piano Magic headline BAM Festival in Spain was very special. Just seeing everybody enjoying their music, a lovely packed out, sold festival was something really special for me. Reaching 20 years of Rocket Girl was a real highlight for me, and a very special release that I did. It was a beautifully manufactured book with a Flexi 7-inch CD download code. So I was incorporating all the different ways of releasing music, and the artwork was amazing, done by my regular designer, Chauffé, and the music was phenomenal. I got some really great exclusive tracks from bands I worked with, also bands I hadn't really worked with that much, such as Andrew Weatherall, which was a real thrill for me. And it was just really nice to tell my story, have it all in a book, and beautifully manufactured. Thank you again, Key Production. I guess I've known you guys a very long time, and the production's always been fantastic. Music is essential in my life because I think at times it's really saved my life. Growing up in Rugby, we didn't have a very big music scene, and I really turned to music to help me through difficult times as an adolescent, as a teenager. I immersed myself in the world of fanzines, writing to other people that love music, writing to bands, and I don't think we could really be here without music.